Everyone, welcome back to Playing Quietly. My name is Ryan, and today I am bringing you another Elden Ring guide. Today we're going to be discussing one of my favorite quest lines in the whole game, and that is the Latenna quest line. So before we get started here, this is a quest line that you can actually lock yourself out of if you progress the game too far. So what I would recommend doing is starting things as soon as you enter Liurnia of the Lakes. Now, to get this quest started, we are going to need to ride to the village of the Albinaurics, which we can get to from the Liurnia Lake Shore site of Grace, if you follow the path on screen. Now, once you reach the village of the Albinaurics site of Grace, we're going to want to go up this hill, but there is an enemy that we are going to encounter first, and we're going to want to try and fight him a little ways down the hill. Once we've defeated the enemy there, we are going to continue up the hill until we see a giant pot. We're then going to roll into it and interact with the NPC there.
Please, no. Dear me. I haven't a clue. No secrets lie with me, not a one. Oh, please leave me be. Wait then. You're not one of them? Well, what a relief. Oh, goodness me. I am Albus, an Albinauric. As you can see, we're finished. The whole village is finished. The cursemongers have destroyed everything. No one that remains has their wits about them. I beg you. Would you look after this medallion? You must keep it out of the cursemongers' hands. And if you should meet the young Albinauric Latenna, then please give it to her.
After we exhaust his dialogue, he is going to give us the first half of a medallion and mention an archer named Latenna. Now that we have the first half of the medallion in hand, we are going to want to make our way to the lakeside crystal cave. Once we make our way down through the cave and defeat the boss at the end, we are going to be able to go through the fog door that was previously blocked off by the boss, and we are going to meet Latenna at the Slumbering Wolf's shack.
What do you want? I told the all-hearing brute that I possess no such medallion.
When we first interact with her, she is going to be rather cold towards us.
My other half not enough?
However, once we show her the half of the medallion, she is going to warm up to us a bit and ask us if we can return her to the lands beyond the Erd Tree.
But to trust that this was his dying will. Let's try again. I'm Latenna. An Albinauric, the same as old Albus. My apologies for my coarse words earlier. I presume the worst. Seeing that you're another tarnished like that all-hearing brute, I hope that you will forgive me. The medallion's better off in your hands anyway. Would you consider doing me a great service? I must go back. There is something I must do. Even if I must say farewell to my wolf Lobo. Will you show me the way? To the land of Miquella's Halig tree. If you accept, I would gladly apprise you of the whereabouts of the medallion's other half. Thank you kindly. They say the other half of the medallion is beyond the Forbidden Lands, north of the Erd Tree, in Castle Sol, on the mountaintops of the Giants, accessible by the Grand Lift of Rold. Then I suppose it's time. Farewell, Lobo. My faithful wolf. My better half. I will go with the Tarnished, so that our journey will not have been in vain. Forgive me, Lobo.
Once we accept this and exhaust her dialogue, she will then join us as a spirit ash.
Call upon me when needed, and I will fight at your side.
Now, the next part of this quest isn't going to trigger until we've made it all the way to the snowy north past the Erd Tree.
Do you hear me? It is I, Latenna. We're almost there. Castle Sol lies just off to the north, where the other medallion is housed. It will grant passage to the land of the Halig Tree.
Eventually, Latenna is going to instruct us to go to Castle Sol to get the second half of the medallion. Here we're going to face a rather tough boss in the form of Commander Nile. However, once we take him out, we are going to be able to get the second half of the medallion, which is going to let us access the second option in the Grand Lift of Rold. After we arrive at the hidden path of the Halig Tree, we are going to move our way north into the consecrated snowfield. Once we hit the consecrated snowfield, we're going to get another line of exposition from Latenna.
Do you hear me? It is I, Latenna. We have reached the land of Miquella's Halig Tree, where Lobo and I began our travels. It's entirely thanks to you that I'm so close to home. These great snow-laden lands stretch far to the north, and beyond the ancient bowers, in the liturgical town of Ordina, lies the place to which I must return.
We are then going to make our way north and a little bit to the west, over the river, until we see one of those giant walking castles. We're going to break the barnacles off of its legs so that we lower it, and then we're going to make our way to our final destination, the Apostate Derelict. Once we arrive at the Apostate Derelict, we will finally be able to deliver Latenna to her sister, at which point she will reward us with a somber ancient dragon smithing stone, as well as join us permanently as a spirit ash.
O young yet towering sister of ours, let the birthing droplet in and create life. For us. For all the Albinorics. Thank you. I finally fulfilled my purpose. Our young yet towering sister will give us hope. Now that nothing is left unfinished, I will join you in battle to the bitter end. And when the fighting is done, then you may lay me to rest. Beside Lobo, my dear wolf.
Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining us. If you found this video helpful or entertaining, hopefully I have earned your subscription. Don't forget to check back for more guides every single day. But until then, I will see you guys next time. Have yourselves a good one.